Hello, everyone. Good evening and welcome to Beauty Bash, Better Body Beauty Bash. My name is Robin Belfrey, for those of you that don't know me, and I am in Minnesota right now. I would love to know where you all are tuning in from. I'm going to share the screen here. Bear with me with the technology. I'm getting better and better. No, all these years, but I always have to say I love technology. So our Better Body Beauty Bash, create health and wealth, design your life. And we have some amazing humans tonight that have not only taken control of their health in their better bodies, but also helping so many other amazing people create a better body for their self, for their families. And we all know that it takes a community, it takes a village too in life for many different things. So we have Sean and Crystal Escobar. They are amazing humans growing an amazing leadership team, but they also founded it's called the ERshred. And so it's something that I have actually been a part of and participated in as well. More recently in January, it was the first time for me, but I've been a part of Isagenix, is what we're talking about, for almost 8 years. So you'll hear from them shortly here. And we have Patti, who's released 108 pounds, and Jenya, and she is a mom and a fitness in the fitness industry and e-commerce transformation coach. And then Tami, Hess, who I've been so honored and blessed to work alongside with. Before we get started here, you will hear some of the people. We have, transformations in weight loss, maybe putting on muscle, making money, and we are about integrity. And so, you're able to change your physical body, but the products don't work that we are going to share about. And, they don't work unless you put them in your body and you make a decision to watch what you're putting in your mouth, of course, not just the products, right? But also helping people. You have to help people to make money in our compensation plan, okay? When you hear about all the transformations, we just are about integrity. So again, my name is Robin Belfrey. I also have grown a large business with Isagenix now for almost 8 years. It will be in May. And I started, I had no clue that I was going to be growing some big business, honestly. I didn't have a clue. I wanted to live in a better, healthier body, what we're talking about tonight. I always was someone that was a yo-yo dieter. I don't know if you can relate. I literally would go to the fast food. I worked at McDonald's when I was 16. I ate all the things. I still eat all the things, but way more in balance and moderation since starting Isagenix. This is my niece and nephew, my sister, my mom. I've always been a girly girl, into beauty, hair, makeup, all the things. And I went to cosmetology school when I was younger, 19, 20. So I'm 44 now, and I'll be 45 in July. But after being introduced to Isagenix, when I was really at a point that I was just like sick and tired of being sick and tired and like cutting out like everything, and then coming back and totally like binging after every event and vacation. So with Isagenix in my body, I finally feel balanced and free from cravings and food. But also, I was a supportive role and grateful for many experiences, but didn't really grow my mind. Hence, thinking that I could create my life by design, have financial independence for myself. And with this, be creating a better body for myself, I just think bigger, I dream bigger, and I want other people to have not only like a better body physically, physical independence, but also financial independence. And so I've started Grow Polished, and it's just to help people feel better with their best polished self from the inside out. And along with Tami Hess, we've partnered up and just really spreading other people's stories. And I'm just so grateful for all of you tonight being here and joining us. This is my collagen experience. So I just wanted to show that briefly, but we've just bounced into the beauty aspect even more and more. But that doesn't just mean with hair and skin. It is so an overall cellular health from the inside out. This is some of the team globally. All these amazing women have had so many amazing transformations from the inside out and mentally and emotionally. And so I just want to have you have an open mind tonight. It's not about who you know, but who you're going to meet. I did not know majority of these women in this picture, in any of these pictures about 8 years ago, maybe 2 or 3 of them. And so just imagine your life, like, what would you be doing if time and money were no object? And if you lived in the best body that you wanted to be in every single day? So Tami, I just want you to share really briefly, I really, not briefly, but take it over. She is such an amazing, beautiful woman. I've got to know her better and better over the years, but if it wasn't for this company and this business, I wouldn't even know her. And now, you know, I know she's leading an amazing team. She is an Isagenix millionaire. And that means that she's accumulatively earned $1 million, but that's changing people's lives physically, financially, and really serving people. And I know she is just, it's not about the money for her. Like literally, she gives the shirt off her back no matter what, all the time for everybody. So Tami, can you just share briefly how you got here?
Robin, I'm excited, and I want everybody to know that if you could see me here, that Robin today was cleansing and she was freezing cold. And so she goes, I'm going to put on a fur. So in regards, I put on my minky, Robin, just for you, because you were making me cold. Anyway, I'm just excited tonight to work with Robin. She's been a real blessing in my journey. She is on my team, as I've been here for 17 years with this company. And I absolutely love, I had no idea why I would need Isagenix, but without your health, you have nothing. And I just want to say that to everyone. This is amazing eating and amazing nutrition. This, I guess my why, do you hear me say I guess, is my family. They have put up with me, you guys. I'm like the child and they're the parent. And so the top left, those are 4 of my 5 grandchildren outside of my home. To the top right is my handsome son, DJ the DJ, as baby boy True, and my darling mother, 91 years young. Bottom right, again, is myself and little baby True. And in the middle, that is my son and DJ. We spent time with Robin in Newport the other day, and I thought I'd lost my most favorite shawl. For a week, I called everyone, and DJ went out in the car and came back wearing it. So that's why I'm so happy I found it. And bottom left is the day 2020 in March that DJ shaved my head because it was coming out so bad from chemo. And then he turned around and handed me the clippers and said, shave mine too, Mom. So this is my why. These are my kids. And in my previous company, it is not a legacy company. If I were to pass, it would just be gone. But in this company, when I pass, it will go to my children. And my why is to really make them proud of me when they see what they are left with. So that's who I am, Robin. And I'm so excited tonight to hear these 3 speakers. I cannot wait.
I know. Thank you. So grateful. Oh my goodness. So Sean and Crystal, oh my goodness, this amazing couple, they are helping so many people transform their physical bodies. I was going to say something else, freaking bodies, but literally whatever. But literally, you guys, I mean, they both are amazing, just genuine, down to earth humans. They love their family. They love serving people. One of the first, they are the first youngest Isagenix millionaires. They became millionaires in Isagenix at 27, started Isagenix at 21, I believe. I should let them share a little bit how you got started, why you love it this many years later, and what is the ERshred. I know Crystal also has her own podcast and helps with mindset so much. So I just love you guys, and I'm so thankful for what you're giving to this whole community and this world.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Robin.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, yes, thank you.
Oh, good.
Oh my
good.
gosh, so happy you guys are here. Thank you so much. Seriously, but literally your community, how many people are on the ERshred now in the group?
Well, the group is like 20, I think it's like 26,000 now.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And so can you share, you got started, like your dad got you started, right?
Yeah. My mom and dad, it's a rags to riches story, around the financial opportunity. My mom and dad were the very first Isagenix millionaires all the way back in 2002. And I watched this unbelievable fairy tale rags to riches story unfold right before my eyes. It was unbelievable. And I just remember I was 21 years old and I didn't know what I wanted to do. I went to college for one day and dropped out. Didn't like school. I was raised to be an entrepreneur. And so, I got involved in Isagenix. I remember my dad saying to me, Sean, this could be a good fit for you because you love people, you love health, you love fitness. And, this kind of fills all those categories. So that's how I got involved. And I met Crystal. How long was that after?
I think it was
just like 2 years later, wasn't it?
2 years, yeah.
2 years after Isagenix started, I met my wife, and then she got involved, and we built Isagenix together.
And so, how many years later is it now?
21 years.
21 years. 21.
Well, we've been married for 18 years, but I got started in Isagenix right at the very beginning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's amazing. And you're going strong. You have a large organization, but really the transformations in the physical body. I mean, you guys are shredded. You're helping people stay shredded, but it's not just about being shredded. It's literally mindset, like crazy. I mean, how you feel. So can you tell everybody what is the ERshred? So I participated in it in January, and I'm going to do another 11-day right now. I'm in the middle of it. I'm cleansing. I'm drinking my collagen bone broth, like straight up. So what is the ERshred? You want to tell? I can tell.
Shout out to Bonnie Perkins. Bonnie, I see you.
Hey, Bonnie.
And Tami, Hess. Thank you so much. We love you.
Yes.
And I just wanted to say thank you for the beautiful introduction as well. And bravo to you as well, Robin, because truthfully, 8 years is legitimate. I mean, that proves that you're a professional. That proves that you really dig it. You're good at it. You know what you're doing, and people that are involved in your team are very lucky to have you. So I have to put that out there first and foremost. But we can talk about the ERshred. I mean, it was just this funny thing. Crystal and I, we hit six figures. I hit six figures when I was 23 years old. And, you've posted disclaimers. Everybody's results are different. So, after about 2 years in the business, I hit six figures. And then Crystal got involved with Isagenix. We worked together with a newborn baby, and we worked from home. And, it was pretty funny because I remember just telling Crystal, I don't want to go get a job. Like, my dream was just to be home, right? Uh-huh. And so I don't want to go get a job. I really don't want to. I had watched my mom and dad in self-employment for my whole life. They'd been self-employed, and it was always like this crazy roller coaster. Like, we'd be doing really well, or, we'd be tanking. And that's was my reality, is that it's all I knew was that my mom and dad had hit a home run with Isagenix. And I wanted that for us because I knew the freedom that it would bring. I remember saying to you, I said, Crystal, I have a sneaky feeling if we gave this everything we've got, we're going to have to make some investment. Mm-hmm. But if we give this everything we've got, I have a sneaky feeling that it's going to pay off for us, like it had for Bonnie, like it had for my mom and dad, like it had for so many others. And so we worked really, really hard with it. And Crystal was, while I was on the phone all day long, back then it was on the phone,
Yeah.
And I was on the phone all the time. And Crystal would be raising our little baby Lily. Crystal would get out and meet people all over because she's like, we need to get out and circulate. We need to get out and meet people. And so sure enough, we hit millionaire by the age of 27. And it's just been this beautiful, wonderful, fairy tale type story. It's just been this American dream type story.
And I love that he really is living his dream, because he always wanted to be really involved in all of our kids' lives. And so he has not missed like anything.
Nothing.
He's just always there. The practices, all the sports, the recitals. anything going on at the school, like this week is family week and we get to go have lunch with the kids tomorrow. And, you know, I just love that he can be so involved. And that was always his dream. And I think that's like what we love the most, is that he really can spend as much time with the kids as he wants while they're young, you know?
It is the best. That is the best. Oh my gosh.
Can't put a price on freedom.
No.
You know,
So
and that's, go ahead.
What is your typical day eating the ERshred?
Oh, eating? Did she say eating?
Is it eating? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I mean, what is the ERshred? So some of you don't know.
So ERshred.
Oh yeah, we should explain it.
The way that it unfolded, and you know, sorry I didn't even get to that, but I got excited.
Oh, this is great. I want to hear the heartfelt, like for me too, financial overhaul I didn't say, and the time, freedom, and choices that this gave me to be a caretaker for someone is huge. Be there when they need you. For sure. And I'm excited to hear from Patti as well.
So ERshred in its most simplistic form, okay? We found a way that you could eat as much as you want of certain things. So we kind of got away from the caloric restriction. We went more so the way of satiation. We went more so the way of a nutritional abundance. We did it in the form of, believe it or not, it's kind of counterintuitive. It's kind of, you know, ass backwards, if you will, because it's an elimination diet where you actually consume a lot of meats and animal fats, and you use the Isagenix Isoline Pro shakes. So we call it Steak and Shake. And the way that you do it is you really fill up on these really high quality animal proteins and fats, hopefully from good, ethical, you know, quality sources. And as a result, what we found in our own experience, in our own journey, which was 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years ago, was that by filling up on the, you know, we call it baseline foundational, by filling up on the real basic, most nutritious, dense foods coupled with the isogenic. So we combine the ancestral primitive way of eating with the new, which is, you know, our isogenics nutritional products that we complement this protocol with. And we combine the two. And as a result, some very interesting things happen. And Crystal's going to talk about one of those things. But for me personally, as a result of doing this, I was able to get off all of the starches. And I didn't realize how bad starches were hurting me. Seed oils. I had no clue how bad seed oils in my everyday diet were hurting me. I just want to say this. It's interesting because in isogenics, I coached people for 18 years before ERshred, 18 years. And you're darn right we got good results. And you are darn right we have good products. But one of the things that drove me nuts was I wanted to go beyond. I wanted people to, you know, be empowered in the long term. I wanted them to gain an education. I didn't know how, because truthfully, I would teach people this. I was so afraid to talk to them about what they ate every day. And what I would say is, just eat whatever you like to eat in moderation. But what I didn't realize is moderation to me and moderation to her and moderation to everybody else, it's completely different things. And so, and not only that, I mean, there's certain things that people are eating every single day of their lives that are hurting them. And when it comes to food, food is the most powerful drug on the face of the earth. And a little bit of the wrong things will hurt you badly in the way of inflammation, in the way of bloat, in the way of brain fog. And so what I found was stripping things down to their most basic core level, I was able to become empowered. And from there, a new journey was born. I began to reintroduce different things. And it was the first time in my life, it was my mind was blown. This is the last thing I'll say, and then I'll let Crystal talk about the, you know, how it spills over into other areas of your life. But my mind was blown because, guys, my whole life I'd eaten everything in sight. I mean, the variety, all the things available to me, all the snacking. I did not know what I didn't know. I didn't know that when you eat all that stuff all the time, you can't interpret what everything's doing to your body. You could have an ill effect. You could have a symptom and you don't know what the culprit is. How could you? You've never learned to feel. And so for me, the ability to learn to feel around food for the first time almost 3 years ago was earth shattering for me. And, from there, my health came completely, it's my sad reality. And I hate to admit it, but I have to admit it, that even with the Isagenix products, I wasn't doing so well almost 3 years ago. Why? Because of everything I was eating. And how many people are we losing? Because, personal trainer, for instance, they can help someone in the gym. But the minute that person goes home, the personal trainer knows they've lost all power and control. Well, I think we just found a niche way to take back some of that power and then give that power to the individual. Do you want to just talk about what you found with the spillover around awareness and everything?
Yeah. So the results are coming in, and it's been amazing. But I think the part that all of us are realizing, everybody who's gone on it, and then over time, they start to realize there's much more to this whole protocol, which is so cool. We're learning how to eat intuitively, like Sean was talking about. Like, we just are so there's so much information out there. You could Google any vegetable, any fruit, any supplement, and it's just overwhelming. Like, you need to eat this, you need to eat that, and so many doctors and all the research, and you just feel overwhelmed. Like, okay, I just remember at a time, I was trying to do the vegan thing for a while, and, taking like handfuls of supplements and just not really knowing what my body needed. But I was just like obsessing over all the information online. I'm like, oh, I should take this too. I should take this too. And so it was just like overwhelming. So I love the fact that we are teaching people how to get down to a baseline, something that's sustainable. It's not like you're going to be starving for 11 days. Like, you can actually feel satiated while learning how to tap into your body and to really connect, to really start to feel that communication with your body, because you're getting down to a baseline. And now you can start incorporating different foods and start really understanding, like, what is your body trying to tell you now that you've really simplified your diet, and then you can start from there. But the coolest part is the mindset. And that's why I really love to talk about that. In our group, we do a monthly mindset call every month, because I love what it's doing. And all of us are recognizing how, when you are intuitively eating, your just intuition is like, you're starting to really tap into your own intuition. So you're connecting with your body, but you're also connecting in other ways. And you're learning how to stop seeking information outside of ourselves and start listening more to ourselves. And so that's been one of the coolest things, that it has, it started with the diet, but it really is spilling over into all areas of our life, because we're learning what intuition really is.
Oh, it's so powerful. I love it so much. No, seriously though, but I really enjoy your whole group and everything that you guys give, and it makes so much sense. And I felt amazing when I did it before, and not that I've like gone way up, but we just start. I'm guilty. Like, oh, I'm in California. Every meeting is like lunch and coffee, and like, let me just have this, and like, oh, it's a little bit. No. It catches up to you. You can't outrun the fork. And so, but I love this. Like, I do feel so satiated having the 30 incubated shakes and the meat, the protein. I mean, whatever people want to do. And the collagen bone broth, I love it on my cleanse days. But thank you guys for sharing. And also, so I want Tami to introduce Patti, but you guys, I know Patti has incorporated, who's going to share on here. Tami, do you want to introduce your beautiful friend, Patti, who I've gotten to know? She's had great success with the ERshred. Thank you guys so much for sharing tonight. So grateful for you. Honored to do this with you and grow this whole amazing legacy company and other families to better health, well-being, and financial wellness too, which I know I kind of jump all over the place. Be who you are. Your brand of beautiful is needed. Okay. Thank you guys. Tami, can you?
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, Sean and Crystal, so much. If you guys want to, jump on the bandwagon, try the ERshred, the 11-day, we'll get you the information, the deets, right? Yes. But Tami.
Look amazing. They look amazing and young and healthy. And so I'm so grateful for them. And I'm grateful they are here in St. George with us. So I'm going to introduce you to Patti Anderson. And her real name is Patricia. I'm called one syllable Tam. So her name is Pat to me, but to everyone it's Patricia or Patti. Anyway, Patti and I've known each other for a long time. I'm going to have her tell her story. She is amazing, you guys. When you hear, I always say Patti is 67 years young. She is what she's accomplished here. And Sean, thank you so much. But Patti and I work hand in hand every day, all day. And it has been so fun to watch her grow and share with other people. And she's been a blessing on this team. And so, Patti, I'm honored to have you here with Sean and Crystal and Robin. And I'm going to turn it over to you.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me, Robin. I love your Girl Polished. Thank you for creating that. It's really awesome. Your Better Body, that's kind of a tongue twister. Better Body Beauty Bash is perfect. I've been in the beauty business for years and years, but I've really had a broken body before this. And so this is a perfect call for me to be on. First of all, let me just tell you really quick. If you'll notice the top left picture, I was at my granddaughter's baptism. I was a lot bigger in that picture. And then the next one over, it was a few months I started losing quite a bit of weight. And then there's my grandchildren in the third picture on the top. The fourth one's my grandkids. The right side top picture is a before and after a few years apart. And, I didn't know, I knew I needed to lose weight, but when I started on all this, which thank you, Sean, thank you, Crystal, because ERshred, oh my gosh, I love ERshred. That whole protein thing, what you said makes great sense and I love it. And then on the bottom left, there's me cheering on my grandson, who I brag about all the time, and I think he'll be a professional ball player. And my son actually said, Mom, you need to get healthy because Lincoln's going to be everywhere. So that was a motivator. That was one of my whys. But I'm just grateful because I was so broken. And so if you see the top pictures and then the bottom picture with me, I can remember looking out the door to where I live, and about 50 feet ahead is a fence. And I was so broken, I had to walk with the walker. I fell and cracked my hip. Couldn't have surgery until that disease thing was over and I could have surgery. I remember thinking, I can't even walk to that fence. I can't walk without the assistance of this to go to that fence. I have to get the help of other people. I have 6 beautiful sons, and I have to thank them for their helping me during this journey. So long story short, when I started going to the salon, I seriously took my walker to the salon and I'd sit on my walker to do hair. And Tami approached me and she was telling me, I want you to try this collagen. And I get asked to try things all the time. So she brought it to me. And the crazy thing about it was, honestly, the first thing I noticed was, where'd my sweet tooth go? I'm doing this collagen. It's supposed to do all this stuff for my skin, my hair, but my sweet tooth went away. And so I felt like that was the beginning. And then I had a friend talk about eating high protein. And then I started thinking, okay, this company has some great proteins, a complete meal replacements. So that was part of my journey. So I have jumped around a little bit with ERshred. There's a 7-day reset. There's a 30-day, and I've done all 3, and I've now released 108 pounds. And I'm so grateful that I can jump on the Better Body team because it's really, really hard. And, there might be a lot of really young people on this call. Oh, by the way, Robin, I'm so glad we're the same age because I have a 44 Forever Club. And even though I'm really going to be 68. So we're kind of the same age. It's awesome. So, but I'm thankful that you asked me to be on this call, because it's just been an honor. Working with Tami is amazing. She's such an inspiration, and it really is an ISA family. As I call it, my ISA family, and everybody just supports one another. And so I'm grateful that I am not broken, that I can get out and do the things that I do. But thanks for inviting me on the call. I appreciate you.
And what size have you gone down? From what to what? What size?
I've lost several sizes. I don't say what size. Yeah.
Medium now? You're a little medium.
Well, yeah. Actually, before I came over here tonight, I love to play. I love water. I love to go to the ocean. I love to go play in water. And my swimsuits are all too big. And so I went to try on swimsuits tonight. And yeah, so I started out at a 3X. That's pretty damn big. And so I'm just getting smaller, and I'm not finished. And I love it. And I love how I feel. I feel like $1 million.
Robin, one thing I want to say, watching Patti, is it's interesting because she'll come over. She really, Sean and Crystal, she's protein. She'll ask me, do you have cheese? Do you have a shake? Can I make a shake? Should we have eggs? And if people know me, I literally am just coming into what you guys have taught me, because I've been such a junk food eater. And that protein totally cuts the cravings. But Patti is just, I've never seen someone at 67 years old do and accomplish and share what she's done. So I'm so proud of her, and so glad she is from broken body to better body, Robin.
Yeah, thank you.
Rob, you're muted.
You're muted, Robin.
Shoot, I was muted. I was saying, I'm like, how can I be like Patti? She's 67, whatever. I want to be like her when I grow up. Like, literally though. I mean, so true. Both of you are such a heart of gold and helping so many people, but I can only imagine how you feel. Like, it is amazing feeling, right? And so now I want to bring on my friend, my business partner. She's been a friend for many years of mine. She is a mom, and she's helping a lot of people working from home, this amazing business, right? But she has been using our products for almost, oh man, Jenya, this is Jenya Ann. She's so beautiful inside and out, but is it like 4 or 5 years now? But she used our products, our nutrition. She did not cleanse during her pregnancy, has a very healthy, amazing, gorgeous baby, and now is able to still work this business from home. Jenya, are you here? Can you share your story? Unmute yourself.
Hello, beautiful people.
Hi.
Everybody's sleeping in the house. I gotta try to be quiet, but
she's joining us 10:30. She's East Coast time, and it's later for her. So thank you so much for taking time out of your busy life.
Of course. I am in Florida, and you guys, this is just blowing my mind. I love working this business because everybody is from different states on here, and we're coming together, delivering a message, motivating people, inspiring people, trying to change lives. And I'm so grateful to be a part of this. So my story with Isagenix has truly changed my life. And I started Isagenix in 2016, actually, Robin. So Robin reached out to me. I was a bodybuilder, and Robin reached out to me, and she was like, hey, you need to try this nutrition. So being a bodybuilder, I was like, yeah, protein, of course, give it to me. So I'm just over here, supporting my friend. And I think it's just a protein shake. I really did not know how amazing it was. It wasn't until like many years later, until 2020, that's when I realized how incredible Isagenix was. But anyways, in 2016, unfortunately, I was a bodybuilder, and unfortunately I got into a really bad relationship. I got out of that relationship, and it put me in a downward spiral. I gained a lot of weight. I moved to Florida. And how do you meet people in Florida? There's a lot of beach bars. There's a lot of boats. Sounds fun, right? Well, it was fun. For many years, when you go to the beach, you're drinking a lot. When you go on the boat, you're drinking a lot, eating a lot. So I put on a lot of weight, and I was really, really, really depressed. But I was like, you know what? I'm a bodybuilder. I know how to get my body back. It's just cooking, chopping, prepping my food, cooking, chopping, prepping my food, going to the gym, right? Well, I started doing that. And for some reason, it was just not working out for me. It was taking way too long. I was getting frustrated. The scale wasn't moving. I wasn't getting the results that I wanted. But this whole time I had Robin on my Facebook, all cheery, bubbly. I'm like, how does she have so much energy? Like, how does she have so much energy? And this whole time I had Isagenix in my pantry. You know, I was taking it whenever I went to the gym. But for me, it was just a protein shake. And it wasn't until 2020 when I reached out to Robin. I was like, Robin, I need to lose weight. I'm going to get this 30-day system. Let's do it. I'm going to take it serious. So in 2020, the beginning of 2020, the first month, I lost 20 pounds. You guys, I was so shocked. I was like, what is in this stuff? Like, there is something magic in this, you know, Isagenix nutrition system. I was feeling amazing. I was, you know, looking good. So I started posting on social media, just my transformation. And that's how my business kind of came about. I started posting my transformation right away. Everybody was like, what are you doing? How did you lose weight so fast? Like, tell me more. So that's how I started my Isagenix business. And I thank God every day that I started posting on social media and people started asking me about the products, because the pandemic hit and my hours at work got cut by more than half. So having that Isagenix business, bringing in just a little bit of money, was paying for my rent, was paying for my bills. Like, it honestly helped me so much during the pandemic. I, you know, could have been homeless if it wasn't for Isagenix. So I'm really, really passionate about showing to everybody what the Isagenix business can do for you, because you never know when you can lose your stream of income. And Isagenix has really, really helped me, not just, you know, physically, but emotionally, financially. I'm able to travel. I'm able to, you know, get all the girly things done that I want to get done. I have money in the bank to, you know, give to my son, put into the savings and whatever. But I also use Isagenix while I was pregnant. I have a 5-month-old baby right now. Actually, he just turned 6 months, but I used Isagenix this whole time that I was pregnant. I was using only the Isagenix shakes and the collagen, and I was using the women's essentials, and I was feeling amazing. I was working out throughout the whole time that I was pregnant until literally days before I gave birth. I was working out because I had so much energy. And after I gave birth, postpartum, I lost weight. I lost 60 pounds in 5 months. And now again, people are like, oh my gosh, how'd you do this? I need to know. So I have all these people coming in, and I'm so grateful to help everybody. And I want everybody to feel amazing, because everybody deserves to feel amazing. Everybody deserves to have energy to live a better life. So Robin, thank you so much for having me on here. I love inspiring people, and I hope this story helps just one person. If it helps one person, I'm so happy.
That's what it's about. I'm so happy for you and how you've just transformed your life. And like you talked about when you moved to Florida and all the things, and you are the sum of the 5 people you surround yourself with, right? And so there's no better amazing community. Like, I don't care, you know, we can talk about all the money and all the things, but if you don't have your health, you're not wealthy. So just saying, I know. But oh my goodness, thank you so much. I don't know, you know, if there's one tip you could say, Jenya, as a mom, like what is your typical day right now with Isagenix? You have 2 shakes? Do you do 1 shake? Are you back into cleansing yet? Because you didn't cleanse during, and let's just keep it clear, like everyone's results vary. So, you know, everybody's so different if they do it short or long, how long it takes someone to lose weight. But what is your typical day?
Well, like everybody that is a mom knows that it's very, very hard to feed yourself when you have a little baby. Depending on you like forget to feed yourself. So I'm very grateful that I have these shakes that is nurturing not just my body, but also my baby. So I was just drinking the shakes for the first 3 months. I was breastfeeding for the first 3 months. So I was only drinking the shakes, 2 shakes a day. And I was I felt very good about that because of all the vitamins and minerals and the shakes, active enzymes. It was giving me energy, and I knew I was feeding my baby, you know, all the good stuff. So now I'm back into cleansing. I've only done 2 cleanses so far, but yeah, I'm just doing 1 or 2 shakes a day, depending on my day. You never know with the baby, you know, but it's very easy to drink a shake. It's 30 seconds to make the shake. Drink it, boom, got the energy, and feeling good.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Oh my gosh, I appreciate everybody. Wow. Well, Tami, you know what? I just want to say thank you to everybody that's joined us tonight. And if you feel like you want to get better in your body, if you know somebody, who do you know that wants more energy? Maybe they want to release a few pounds. We don't say lose because you release it, because when you lose something, you can find it again. So, but truthfully, you know, whether it's like a 30-day reset, you know, following the 11-day, the ERshred, we do have our 7-day reset, but you know, the 7-day reset after that, I'm like, you're going to want the 30-day or keep following it, you know, having that nutrients. What I found for me is that if I don't get the nutrients in my body every day, I revert back to cravings. I revert back to grabbing the thing or ordering the appetizers at a restaurant and eating more than just like a dabble. And now I like, when I have it, I don't have the cravings. So, oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Yeah, it only takes about 10 minutes for you to get your own wholesale account, your holistic, healthy grocery store. We can get you plugged into the community. We're all here to support you. And we will be here next week. We do have a couple other stories next week to share. Tami, I can't, you're on mute.
You guys, as I listen to this, and again, Crystal, Jenya, Patti, you guys were amazing. The one thought that came to me in closing is, and I have it in front of me, when we say our prayers, we're talking to God, but when we receive a miracle, God's talking to us. I know for those of us that spoke, this was our miracle. I know it has been my miracle for 17 years. And I hope that if you're waiting for a miracle, that you will join us. This is an amazing company, amazing product, and amazing leadership. So we're here every Tuesday and Wednesday at 8:30. We love you, Robin. Thank you for Girl Polish, Girl Paid Global. The best is yet to come. And also to the Escobars for ERshred. I'm on my protein. Thank you, everybody, tonight. Have an amazing night. And we will see you later next week.
We'll see you next week. Invite your friends next week. All right. Bye. Thank you.
See ya.